with me, if you will. Waking up in the morning and doing a big stretch. Throwing the covers off, making your way over to the kitchen, opening the fridge and fighting the shining bright light that's coming from it. Reach inside and you get your favorite ingredients for your favorite morning drink. And you put it on the counter, grab the blender, and you take 2 scoops of pus, put it in the blender, take maybe a couple tablespoons of blood, splash it in there, and a concoction, it's kind of strange, of about 44 different antibiotics. Pour that in there. You hit frappe, don't forget to cover it, and when it's done, it's nice and cold, uncover it, pour it into a glass, and it bottoms out. You may have left a little mustache on your lip. What am I talking about? One of the most drinking and used and cooked with, and one of the most amazing American things. Many countries they drink milk, but in America it's a whole different thing. Peggy, don't cover your ears. It doesn't change if you put a couple cubes of ice in it. What is in the milk is something that everyone should know about. Is this look natural? This can be shocking if you look at think about it this way. We are the only. It's interesting how we call ourselves the intelligent, creatures, beings on this earth. We're the only ones that drink the milk of another species once we are weaned off of our own mother's breast milk. The reason that this is so strange is that, to me, I grew up drinking and eating so many different dairy products because my mother was trying to be vegetarian. And so ever since the womb, we were completely vegetarian. And to get our calcium and to help us with our protein, everywhere she read and she saw on TV, it was like, milk, it does the body good. This is so amazing. If you need your calcium, you better make sure you drink 3 glasses at least per day. So my mom gave us everything from Dannon yogurt to ice cream when we'd get a treat, but milk every single day. It was in our oatmeal, we would drink it, we would have it in our cereal. She made sure that we had our cheese and our milk every single day. This is what we think about when we think about where our milk came from. See, this is a very natural thing to see, is a baby calf drinking from the cow, right? From its mother. However, this was from the 2006 Chicago Tribune. It says, last March, the journal Pediatrics published a review article concluding there is scant evidence that consuming more milk and dairy products will promote child and adolescent bone health. That's the big thing. The big thing is, helps keep your body strong, gives you strong bones. We have all seen the got milk commercials. But apparently, they're learning that it's not what it's all cracked up to be. Some leading practitioners of integrative medicine, including best-selling author Dr. Andrew Weil, suggest eliminating dairy products from the diet to help treat irritable bowel syndrome, asthma, eczema, and ear infections, among other things. I actually had asthma, which is what caused my mom to look further into it, because they said that with asthma, the mucus that milk causes is something that you should, stay away from. So my mom began to, look into it and study more, and the more that she found out, the less milk, we had at home until it completely came to a stop. And this was back in the 80s when we didn't have all the different alternatives to milk that we have now. So she would be making a lot of milks at home from nuts or that kind of thing. People then ask themselves, oh my goodness, if we don't eat milk, if I don't drink milk and have dairy products, how am I going to get my calcium? My question is, how do cows get their calcium? Grass, greens. The darker the greens, the more calcium that they have. And one of the doctors that is for it, there's so much evidence on both sides of doctors saying that no, it's a really good source of calcium. However, their argument is you have to have 2.5 cups of broccoli in order to have the calcium in 1 cup of milk. But broccoli gives you so much other good things. It has fiber in it, and it's something of the vegetables that you need to eat every day, and it doesn't have some of the negative things that milk has.